Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Binnington's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Feeds it over. Big time stop. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
The Blues have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Pittsburgh's been impressive, putting a lot of pucks on net, but they still trail here in the second. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Passes out front. Puts it off the post. Moves it to Malkin. Centering pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. The Blues gain control of the puck. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Across the line. Takes the puck at the point. Hammers a shot. Nothing. The Blues take it along the wall. The Penguins have it behind the cage. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. With the stop. Binnington's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
Eller's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. And that's poked away by Nieto. Binnington's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We've got a 2-1 game. Scoops up the puck off the draw. And he slides it quickly to Holloway. Throws it in. Moves it quickly over to Shen. Takes the pass. Oh, look at this. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Feeds the puck across to Nieto. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Poked away. St. Louis takes possession of the puck. Quick pass to Sundqvist. Chance right in front. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. But your coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
The Blues make their way back to center now, boasting a 2-goal lead here in the second.
And you can certainly see that they're playing more relaxed. Much easier when you got a 2-goal lead here, James. But I've liked everything about their game tonight. They've been creative, they've played free, but they've also been defensively responsible.
And here at center, that's intercepted. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Here's a short pass to Faksa. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Dumps the puck in. The Penguins have it against the wall. Nice zone entry from the left. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. And a great save.
Binnington's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Scores! There it is, his first to the season.
Oh, that one's gonna feel good, James. Anytime you get the first one under your belt, guess what? There could be many more coming now. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course finish.
St. Louis makes it a 3-goal hockey game after that last score.
And sometimes you're playing really well and you're not putting it in, and sometimes you're playing terrible and you're finding a way to get it to the back of the net. That's the case right here.
And he takes the feed. Puts him right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Quick feed to Theodore. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Pittsburgh's put up a lot of shots and so far plenty of scoring chances, and yet they still trail here in the second. Scooped up along the wall by Parayko. Sends a pass over. And he takes the pass. From the left side, takes it at center. Slides it over with pace to Buchnevich. The Penguins look to start the transition game.
Pittsburgh's got to find a way to reset and refocus. Almost look at it as another game within the game. This is really tough to do. We used to call it park it as an athlete.
Puck grabbed by Thomas. Moves it to Kyrou. And now he passes it to Krug. Sends it to the middle. And that doesn't connect. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. The pass out front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Shot tipped in front. Shuts them down. Binnington's going to hang on for a whistle.
Crosby's the leader of this team, James. He knows exactly what to do. He has been in these situations before. He's got to put this team on his back with this offensive zone face-off and lead the charge.
Slides it across. Taken by Novak. Rust's feeling that, and someone's going to the box. Let's get the call here. Joseph's going off for slashing. The Penguins send their man advantage unit out once more.
Well, they've already scored tonight on the PP, James, and looking to really thread the needle again on this one. Their movement, their adjustments have been excellent thus far.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Puts it on net, and that one's turned aside.
Fox made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
Picked up along the wall by Grzelcyk. Moves it quickly over to Raquel. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. Novak's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. St. Louis takes possession off the draw. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Big time stop there.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Time winding down here on this power play. They'll get a fresh set of legs here for this one last burst. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Moves it to Carlson. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Crosby's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Quick pass to Carlson. Sends the pass over. Lets it rip. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Thomas hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. St. Louis has the puck here off the faceoff. Through center. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Fulk.
The Blues have been so strong all night long. They've been positionally sound. They've disrupted play, and they've really created a ton of offense. But in particular, it's been their interceptions and their takeaways that have led to the offense.
Nice zone entry from the middle. He's got a step. Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
The Penguins get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength. He was locked in there.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
Tries to get it to Hayes. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Buchnevich. St. Louis has possession of it now. Picked up along the boards by Novak. Here's a short pass to Kyrou. Grabs the puck at center. Solid check to slow him down. And some textbook body contact there. Sends the feed in front. And that's intercepted. Sends it over to Krug. He got all of that hit on the play. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Quick feed to Carlson. Unloads from the blue line. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Now a quick pass to Pettersson. 14 seconds. Solid body contact. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. And they're going to be shorthanded once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in a game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Time for the power play unit to get back to work.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time. They'll be looking for those same openings.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And manages to clear the zone. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Turned aside with the glove by Binnington. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. The Blues win it in the defensive zone. And they get the puck out. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Directed over to Theodore. Hayes brings it in from center. Heads to the back of the net. Centering pass. He scores! What a goal!
That's exactly how the coach would have drawn it up, James. I mean, you move the puck around the outside to disrupt the coverage. You open up the middle of the ice, and then you get a glorious shot chance, and you capitalize. Excellent work.
The Penguins haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They're going to find a way to get some chances.
Slides the puck over. Pittsburgh's on the attack. Takes a shot. Too much congestion in front. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Raquel. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Moves it to Carlson. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And they keep the pressure on. Centering feed. And he denies that great opportunity there. The body to knock him off the puck. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Poked away in the defensive end. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Takes the pass from the left wing. The Penguins take possession in the defensive end. Pittsburgh's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Moves the puck. Quick pass to Kyrou. And that's poked away. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Letang. Here's a short pass to Theodore. Long lead pass into the open ice. Thomas plays it along the wall. And that's picked off. Handles the puck. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Looking to set up offensively. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Breakaway. What a save by the Tindy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his net, challenges and makes the save.
Here's a shot. And that goes off course off a body. And that's knocked away. On the attack along the boards. Here he is in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
Theodore's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Pittsburgh's had countless shots throughout the night, but they still find themselves behind the 8 ball here in period number 3. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Quick feed to Bolduc. Shot! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Handles the pass. Malkin sliding the puck behind the net. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. Quick shot! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net.
Fox looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Gets in front of the shot. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. To the half wall to Grzelcyk. Oh, that's blocked. Takes the puck. Dishes to O'Connor. Another pass. Back to the point. Scores! And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within one, and if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift. As a goaltender, you're always working on different exercise, tracking with your eyes, foot moves you across the crease, and unfortunately this time he's just too slow getting across, and it hits him and goes to the back of the net.
The Penguins dial up exactly what they needed. A goal here in the third.
A lot of pushback right now at the latter half of the third period, and you know that the coach is going to make some adjustments. You want to have the opportunity to get your star, gifted, creative, offensive players out there when you need to get an equalizer.
Slides the puck to Rust. Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. The Blues grab possession to the puck. Looks to make a play over to Shen. Great reach with the poke check. Receives the pass. Pittsburgh's in now. Look out. No room for that one to get through.
Grzelcyk's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third.
With the blast. Denies him on the slapper. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Colorado's up next here on this homestand. It's the final game of the home stretch, so you know there'll be added incentive to show well here. Pittsburgh's been the better team tonight, in my opinion, but still, they trail here in the third period despite having the advantage in shots. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves it to Letang. And he takes the feed. Back to the blue line. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. And they finally stop the pressure as they break out. And that goes wide. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. And now it's grabbed by Letang. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Folk. And now he tries to get it across to Kapanen. Just a great defensive read there. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Krug's taking it from his own end. And he's ridden off the puck. Keeps a hold of it on the play. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Fires it on net. Incredible reflexes on the glove save by Blomqvist. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. Sends it in front. He scores! What a play!
When you're behind in a game, James, sometimes you can get frustrated, rattled, and you can start to really see the body language go down, but they have stuck with it. They've clawed their way back, and they're in the game now.
Pittsburgh's leveled the playing field with that big-time goal here in the third.
And usually at the late stages of a game like this, when it's tied, the victor is the one that goes for it and knows that they have to find a way to execute. If you're too worried about making a mistake, you're going to sit back and you're going to have the game taken to you.
What a move! And we'll play on as that goes off the outside of the post.
Offensive opportunities, and they don't happen all the time, especially in a tie.
He's got a step on a breakaway! Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. Great play from start to finish as he executes with some great speed to break away from the pack. And then it's all about the execution. When you're one-on-one with a goaltender, you bring yourself back to your practice days and you use your move.
The Penguins have to be feeling good about themselves after taking the lead with that goal here in the third.
Yeah, and it's not much of a cushion the way this game has gone back and forth, James, but it's something. You're in the lead, so now you want to continue with that tempo. Find a way to push your opponent back. Continue to punch and press.
And a great save! St. Louis has possession of the puck. Oh, what a stop with the paddle! And now he angles it across to Buchnevich. Cutting to the front of the net. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Great timing to come up with the interception. Quick snap! Oh, a clutch save!
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
The Blues have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, we know what this means.
Well, you have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
The Penguins will play it from the defensive zone.
I like this play, James, just knowing where you are on the ice and just putting it in deep and trying to kill the clock.
Extra attacker on the ice. Big face-off here coming up. They take possession as he locks them up off the face-off. Puck picked up by Raquel. Picked off in the offensive end. Made the stop on the play. Quick pass to Leddy. And that doesn't reach the net. Hard hit frees up the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Time ticking away and he comes up big. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. Well, I'll tell you what, the winning streak comes to an end, but hats off at the other end of the ice because they had to earn that one tonight.
Well, James, it wasn't like they were running on empty, right? They had a lot of fuel in the tank. They were pressing, looking to continue that streak. You got to love the fight and the resilience in them. It's the reason why they carried it in the first place.
Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here on the EA Sports team, I'm James Cybulski. Good night.